Angola, Angola, upon my African Angola.
Okay, talking about silver. Obviously, we heard in the radio, so that's how also we actually wanted to ask you a question about as well, because we've been following the work that Silva has been doing to raise the issue of Congo worldwide, and then he's been fighting alongside so many quatrième voix, and then so many people over there. So tell us the situation with Silva now.
So Silva, when the Silva is the spokesperson of the group Quatrième Voix, Fourth Voice, Silva, when Silva had the news, because he's a lawyer, even Jean-Marie as well, but Jean-Marie's lawyer, so he went to find out what really happened. And he was detained as well. Now both of them are being held by the Congolese. Could you hear me?
Yes, we can hear. Yes, we can hear.
Yeah, like I was saying, when Silva went to find out, because he's a Jean-Marie's lawyer, and then he was detained as well. And then what happened? Now both of them are being held by Congolese armed force at the military detection of unpatriotic activities called, if I can call it, DMIAP, something like that, without the cause or charge. And I really want to say also something so important is like, this is not the first time Jean-Marie has been arrested, kidnapped. This is the second time. The first time Jean-Marie was arrested by Kabila dictatorship regime was in December 2015. He was kidnapping in a daylight by intelligence services, during which he was tortured and he held for several months, about like 8 months, and he was released in August 2016. So all this thing Kabila regime is doing, this is happening because Kabila regime has taken a repressive measure due to the fact that he wants to stay in power. So anybody who, Jean-Marie is an activist and no violence activist, obviously, and anybody who said, no, you have to respect the constitution, you have to step down, Kabila will send these people to kidnap them. And they've been doing that to a lot of youth. And Jean-Marie and Silva are the victim. I mean, Jean-Marie, this is the second time anyway. Kabila's term ended in December 2016.
So hold on, Queen. Talking about Kabila, obviously, he was planning to amend the constitution just so he can run again. So how's the situation going in terms of the parliament? They passed the law. So how's the situation going? Is he going to run again?
What he did was he gave an excuse. He didn't change the constitution though, but he gave a very big excuse saying they don't have money to organize elections. That's what he said. So he can stay in power. Or even the parliament, all of them, the parliament, and all of them include Kabila, all of them are illegal when we look at in terms of our constitution. The parliament, they are illegal as well because the term ended as well. So they all are there. Majority of them supported Kabila. They want Kabila to hold on to power, even though Congolese people against Congolese people's will. So what they are doing now, like arresting young people, like the same time they arrested 4 artists in Goma. Those 4 artists in Goma have been released. They're doing anything possible to just stay in power.
Okay. The election's supposed to be this year, right?
No, it's supposed to be last year, and it's supposed to be in December 19. Kabila term ended in December 19, 2016. Okay. So it's just there is an illegitimate president. Even the parliament, all of them.
So then what's the role of the opposition parties then? What they're doing? Because they're supposed to put a pressure or boycott the actual regime.
That's a problem, and they're also problem. I call them. They're also problem. They in December 19, they went to a dialogue, and then I mean a lot of Congolese, I would say majority of Congolese people, they refused that dialogue because we knew Kabila is looking a way out to pass that December 19. But the opposition basically they didn't listen to the people. They went there. And then what happened? They signed a code. That code is giving them to share power, and then Kabila not to represent it again, obviously. But after the December 19, 2016 passed, and then why now Kabila doesn't even care about their code they signed with opposition. He said, "I didn't promise anything," and that is exactly what we people and a lot of activists, a lot of movement like Quatrième Voix, a lot of other activists on the ground and globally Congolese were saying. We knew he was trying to find a way out to hold on to power. So dialogue was a big technique he did, and then he got it.
Okay.
But still, is still illegitimate president because sorry to cut you off, because in our constitution, right, there is an article 64 is giving Congolese people power to chase out anybody taking power by force. So the only way out now for Congolese is to use that article 64.
Yeah, but when you say force, so the Congolese people, obviously, they don't have the control of the army. So what are the Congolese people prepared to do? Practically.
What we prefer to do is we want all our people to know, to educate the world, and also we want Kabila to step down because it's not internationally, nationally, it's not a president anymore. Like I said, his term ended in December 19, 2016. Now the Congolese people have to come together, especially the youth, because the majority of that country are youth, are young people. So they need to come together and then obviously use the Article 64. That's the only way out. The Catholic Church has also explained to what we should do. Because Kabila have proven, even though they went to the dialogue, he lied to them. And then he has proven that he doesn't want to step down. He just wants to stay in power. That's him and his cohort, all the people around him.
Wow.
It's just that he wants to stay in power, and the only way out is just for us to use that's what I believe, is to use the Article 64, and then to obviously ask him to step down. If he doesn't, the power of the people is more. The people are really powerful than the gun. Congo is a big country, and with 80 million people, and majority are young people. So he can't. The army can't control if the people decide it's time. You must go. You go, because he doesn't understand. I believe Kabila doesn't understand the word democracy. He doesn't.
Okay, but obviously the question is, if people like yourself, they know what's going on, they know, but what about the people in diaspora? Because we have to take it locally. We know they control the army, so they put fear on our people. So most of our people, they're scared to go out because they, as happened last year, they killing and shooting the people. So, but the people in diaspora, we have the power and the freedom to do even more. So what are you wanted to? What is your main message? Your message to the people, especially for the Congolese people, and also for the African people, because we can't remain silent, because what happened in Congo can affect Angola, can affect the entire Africa. So what is your message first for the Congolese brothers and sisters? Because in order to help you, we have to, as an African, we have to. You have to see there's something going on actively, not just talking on the radio, not just doing an interview, but actively. So that's my two questions. First of all, what is your message to the Congolese people, and then what is your message to the all African people worldwide?
To the Congolese people, what I will ask them is, we voted this constitution, and we have article that give us the power to have obviously use it. And the Article 64 is clear for the Congolese people. It's for liberty. We have to fight for it. We have someone there who doesn't understand the language of democracy. We have to do. In Burkina Faso, they did it. In a lot of countries, they did it. I believe our fathers before we got the independence in 1960, they fought for it. They fought for it, and a lot of them died for the Belgium to live. So it's the same thing. We need to fight. We need to march all over the country. The asking Kabila to step down is not powerful than 80 million people. That's what that's what I've been asking Congolese people. We need to come together and forget about all this party. This opposition. It's about Congo. It's about our country. We put out the interest of Congolese, of our country first. We have someone who think the country is like his garden, his back garden, so he can do anything he wants.
Okay. Now, hold on.
Solidarity.
Hold on, Queen. Now, jump into the African people, because I just want to emphasize as well, because we have to definitely do something about it. But in order to do something, we need we want to really see something practical. In order for us to say, no, I'm down for it. Like. We can march, sometimes it's great. We have to march. We have to create international awareness in different capitals such as Washington, London, Paris. But what are you planning to just march, or taking to the next level, which is lobbying, talking to congressmen, talking to MPs? Because we also understand we can't just put a pressure on the African. We have to put a pressure on the Africans' embassies all over diaspora, African diplomacies. We have to put a pressure on the congressmen, MPs. So the pressure has to be done in both sides, because we understand Kabila is just there. One of the reasons Kabila is there as well is because the West has been backing him up. So what is your opinion about it?
Yeah, for diaspora, like, we are here. We need to. You're right. We need to lobby. We need to raise awareness. We need to educate people. We need to tell them what's going in Congo, and then from there, people. I'm asking diaspora, African diaspora, all the diaspora, to be on the side of Congolese. We've done that before. I've seen it. I've watch a lot of documentary how the world stood on the side of South Africa during apartheid. So we can do that again. Over 6 million Congolese have lost their life. For all of us, we're using phone, we're using tablet, laptop, all that. We can see using it, but not by killing innocent Congolese people or using rape as a weapon of war to destroy a country like that. And then this is what I'm asking, the solidarity. Wherever you are, you need to break the silence. You need to say something about this genocide, because this is a genocide. When you look at what's happening in Benin now, is what's going on in Kasai, it's incredible. We have a weak institution, weak regime who are trying anything to hold on to power, and they're using guns. And then we only have a voice, and then I'll call it our leg to march, and then to get the freedom we want. And then I am asking people to use wherever you are, wherever, to use what you have to say something, because if you really care about children, you have to say something. What's going on in Kasai and Beni? Majority of people are dying are young people under the age of 5. So if you care about women, if you have mother, auntie, grandma, sister, you need to say something, because a lot of Congolese women are being raped. They're using rape as a weapon of war.
Absolutely.
And you have to say something. Even if you care about climate change, you also have to say something, because Congo has a second forest after the Amazon. So it's so important for all of us. We have a phone in our pocket. We need to be conscious and then break the silence. We need a strong institution. We need a legitimate regime, a president, anything. We need that. What we got now is someone who's just getting richer while Congolese people are living under $1 per day. And people are dying in Kasai. And the young people like Silva and Bikai and Jean-Marie Kalonji, they've been detained because they educate people. They are saying this is not right. And this is their right. If you care even about freedom of speech, you need to say something, because we are asking people to share this story of Jean-Marie Kalonji and Silva. Is a typical example of young people fighting on the ground, and they are coming in front of a dictator who's got a gun, who's got everything to just kill anybody who say one word.
So,
That's
but
what I can say.
so,
to be honest.
so there's no any clear date that they're going to be released. They're still in prison, right?
They're still in prison, and then what we know in Congo is if they usually when they arrest young people like as activists, and if we don't say anything, if we don't use any platform we've got, usually they end up killing them. So this is why we want the pressure. We want people to share the story of Jean-Marie Kalonji and Silva. Silva Bikai actually he is a lawyer, both of them, but Silva actually is focused on more helping young women that have been detained in prison. I mean, and then he assists them. It's really, they're trying. And then to see what they're going through, and their family are being threatened by the regime is so. They need us, because if we don't say anything about their story, then we don't know what's gonna happen to them.
So what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna be launching a challenge. Stand up for Congo, right? Stand up for Congo. All I'm gonna have to say, right here, as soon as I finish this show, I'm gonna put my camera on. I'm just gonna say, let's support the brothers and sisters in Congo. Stand up for Congo. Let's fight for the human right. Let's fight on behalf of human rights. I'm gonna be challenged all my friends to say something on the camera. So
that would be really, really good if you do that, and then I'll share it with my platform and all Congolese as well, because that's what we need there.
I'll do that to make sure we spread the message across the world and let the brothers and sisters understand that it's not just about me, but it's about us as African, and we got to support each other, especially in Congo, because we know what's going on in Congo affect the entire African people worldwide. Peace and love. So, is any message, anything you want to say to the brothers and sisters all over the world? Any message? I know you've been working so hard as an African queen to promote the best of Congo, to promote to stand against human rights abuse, not just in Congo but all over Africa. So, what is your message, Queen Francine Mokwaya, to all of our brothers and sisters around the world?
My message is we need to be together, united, be really strong. We need to. What's going on in Congo? Congo is in the heart of Africa. So what's going on in the heart affects, like you stated already, entire Africa. We need to free this Congo, the Congo Lumumba dreams, the Congo even Kwame Nkrumah talked about. We need Malcolm X talked about it as well. We need to break the silence. We need to be on the side of Congolese while they are facing a repressive regime, and break the silence, educate people, say something. If it will help us, because we really need humanity help. That's what I can say right now. Thank you so much.
Exactly. So peace and love to you. Keep up a good work. I know you have been working so hard. All I'm asking to our listeners, to our brothers and sisters, only one thing: stand up for Congo, DRC.
Before you go, I want also people, if you need more information about what's going on in Congo, you can go to www.friendsofthecongo.org, or you can also go to www.telema.org. Telema is a TELEMA. It means stand up, like you said in English, like www.telema.org.
Okay.
And you can get all the information and what we're doing, and it will help you to get involved as well.
Exactly. I'm standing up. I'm signing off with you, and then it's always a pleasure to have you in our platform. We will making sure we're gonna send this message across the world. And then for those who listen to the show at this hour, we know we're gonna be edit the show, and it's gonna be on social network as well, such as Facebook, YouTube, and all those platforms. But the main focus is not just about talking; it's about lobbying. Let your congressman, if you know any congressman, if you know any councillor, if you know any MPs, if you know people in power, let them know what's going on in Congo. Let them know that we're not happy of what's going on with our brothers and sisters. Stand up for Congo, DRC. Peace and love. Let's keep supporting the Congolese brothers and sisters all over the world. And then let's really stand up. Let's do something. We can't just keep on talking all the time, because we know sometimes when we talking, these politicians, they don't really care about it. They care about action. So that's why we have to take it to the street if possible. We have to lobby. We have to speak to them. We have to tell them, listen, what you're doing is wrong. We have to challenge different embassies. There's a lot of African embassies in London. There's American embassy in London. There's a French embassy in London. If you in London, let's speak out. If you in Paris, let's come together. If you in Washington DC, if you in Africa, if you in Rwanda, if you in Nigeria, if you in Lagos, Abuja, if you in Ghana, Accra, let's stand up for on behalf of our brothers and sisters from DRC. Peace and love. Alpha Quabo, Anger Connection, and then we out.
Hey, Kalangola, Kalangola, Papa Mama African Gola.